We're visiting with Mustang head women's golf coach Ross Webskowski as the Mustangs get ready for their annual spring break trip, this time going to Florida. And Coach, a busy week in store for your squad. You've got 9 golfers going with you. You'll get some practice time, but you got a big tournament coming up that we're the host school during the break during Daytona. Talk about, first, before we talk about the competition, what's been going on here during practice indoors here the last month or so.
Yeah, since they came back in January, we've been doing some things fitness-wise to get themselves ready physically, and then we've been able to do some indoor hitting, chipping, putting, and also kind of just working with their mental aspect of things. Hopefully we're prepared ourselves to get outside when we get to Florida and hit the ground running. So.
Yeah, as you mentioned, you will be heading down to Florida. Sunday you land in Orlando, drive to Daytona Beach area, and you'll be going to the range. And I'm sure it's very important to get out there and just get outside and hit on some real grass and then play some practice rounds.
Yeah, you know, hopefully the transition is smooth from going inside to outside, but it's a different atmosphere, and you just don't know exactly how people are going to respond to that. I think our ladies are very excited to see some green grass and to actually play real golf and hit real balls, and so we're going to get that opportunity on Sunday when we get there, and we'll have a couple of rounds to practice before our tournament that we're hosting on next Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, let's talk about that. You've got a very good tournament. You've got a Division I school, several other teams ranked in the top 20 in Division II or NEI, and just talk about putting together that tournament and you know, the reason why you want to do that, just to obviously get some good competition, but you know, obviously more on your plate trying to host a tournament during your spring break.
Yeah, we've hosted tournaments in the past, and it really isn't, you know, once you got the format set up, it's not that difficult. It's more or less getting teams to play in it and just confirming some of those things. But the staff at the LPGA International, they host a lot of tournaments, and they're doing a wonderful job in helping us. But the biggest thing for us is we wanted to, when we go on spring break, have a good competition, and this is the LPGA is actually hosting the Division II National Championship this year. We thought it was an opportunity for us to get an opportunity to play that course, but also have the ability to lure in some teams that would be able to want to play there, kind of as a preview to the National Championship, and that's why you see some of the ranked teams in Division II there.
Now you talked briefly about being indoors and just trying to get a feel for the being outside again, but what are some of the things you'll be looking for out of your team this week? Obviously, you know, it's a disadvantage being indoors so much, but it's just about getting out there and competing and get that competitive fire back as we head back north and get back into the season when it really counts again in this up north.
Yeah, we have a big spring season that has to happen for us to be able to make the regional tournament, which is one of our goals again this year. And I think right now, going into the spring season, we're in position that if we play well, we're going to be able to have an opportunity to make that regional. And I think it starts next week. We have to be ready to go and show good performance. Minnesota State Mankato will be there, and it's a team that we're competing to get in the regional with, and we need to be able to beat them. We've been close in the fall, and this will be an opportunity, and I think it's just builds our confidence, because when we come back, we go into a big tournament at St. Joe, Missouri. Missouri Western's hosting that, and there'll be a lot of regional teams at that one. So,
all right, Coach, best of luck this week in Florida, and safe travels, and we'll talk to you when you get back.
Thank you.